Hello, I'm SnipingIsFun, and in today's movie I'm going to be bringing you guys my review of Prince of Persia Forgotten Sands on the Nintendo Wii. But before I get on to the review, I'm going to be showing you a couple more games and 2 DVDs that I got from the sale that was going on at Movie Mania today. And I'll start with the games first. I got 4 GameCubes and 3 PS2s. It was a 7 for $10 sale of used games. I'll start with the GameCubes first. Let's see if I got it. Yeah, there it was. Fight Night Round 2 on the GameCube. This version includes Super Punch-Out, even though I already have the Virtual Console version of it. It's still good to have another version of it. And anyways, this was a fun game years ago, and I was playing with my friends and everything. My one friend and that one not. NFL Blitz 2002 and 2003. They were fun football games, and you might not be able to see this. I'll try to go up close, maybe you'll be able to read the box. But it's Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers on the GameCube as well. And the PS2 games, The Hobbit on the PS2. I think I remember renting this game before, and it was pretty fun actually. Primal. I've never played this game before except for a demo of it, and the only reason why I picked this game is because the selection was very horrible. There was a very limited selection of games. There was a few Dreamcast games there. Mostly of them were Xbox, and I don't have my Xbox anymore. I sold it to my cousin. And besides this, all that, most of the games were sports games, and yeah, I picked that. And, you know, it might be pretty fun. And NBA 2K3, because I did enjoy NBA 2K2 on the GameCube, and I think I might enjoy this one as well. And the two, there was a sale on DVDs as well, on movies, and me and my mom went there, and she got 4, it was like a 6 for $20 or so, and I got The Great American Bash 2006, and Tough Enough. I don't know which Tough Enough this is, but it might be the first one. I'm sure it's the first one. It's the one that has The Miz and Daniel Puder and all that in it. So yeah, that's one. Now on to the review. Prince of Persia Forgotten Sands. You know, I'm not a fan really of the Prince of Persia series. I've played a few of them here and there. I played the Sands of Time. I might have played the one I played whatever the first one was on the Wii. I have the one on the DS. I showed you that in the video, and I played this one. And the game's pretty fun. The gameplay is like what Prince of Persia always has been. It's like platform jumping, like making it through like things falling and like, you know, just trying to make it through traps and just stunt kind of things, like where you jump off ledges and try to just like, I don't know exactly the correct term for it, but it's basically just going around in the world and just like making it through. And there's also puzzles as well, and you have to sometimes solve these puzzles. And the puzzles, I think, do get harder as you make it further in the game. I didn't get really that far into the game. I was about 3 hours in, and I didn't get that far. And before the game went back, I had these 2 games rented, and there's going to be another review after this. I'm not going to tell you that until you see the next movie, though. But these games went back on Tuesday, so that's why I don't have the game in front of me to show you. But I wanted to do the review sooner, but I waited till today because that's when I kind of felt more like doing the video today. It's basically like what you would expect from a Prince of Persia game, just like platform jumping, puzzle solving, making it through like traps and whatnot. The graphics presentation, it's not the best. The presentation graphics are probably better on the PS4 360 versions. I've seen them daily. And you know, the prince in this game is okay. Like the world looks pretty good. The world looks great. The prince is okay, but doesn't matter because I'm not the graphics person and whatnot. Anyways, but still, the graphics are okay. They're not bad, but they're not great. They're good. And it kind of makes the worlds look like what they should look like, and you would expect them to look like that. And the worlds look pretty well done by the developers. The sound, the voice acting is pretty good by the prince and the fairy, and all the other people in the game. Even though I've only heard like 3 or 4 other ones. It's pretty well done, and the atmosphere you get from the worlds, like the little sound in the background while you're fighting, and while you're just exploring the world and making it through all the challenges, is pretty well done too. And the story, I didn't get that far in, so I'm not gonna be able to really put story in here. But the prince gets meets up with this fairy who he wants to find a castle, a kingdom of his own, so he can get like a prince, like a queen, and run his own kingdom. And she takes him to this lost kingdom where pretty much she says he has to rebuild it, bring it back to the way it used to be, but this evil force, I forgot what the name of it was. I will go look it up after this video, probably put a subtitle on it, and this will be like an annotation, and I'll put it there, but this evil force took it over, and basically you go to the castle, and you take the sword out of this one place and it breaks, and you follow this monster along, and basically the whole game is about you trying to bring the castle back to its former glory, or former, basically something like that. Like I'm sorry if I can't give you a fair review. Maybe for the story you probably could look at other reviews, but this is like as far as I got into it. So pretty much in the end, this is a pretty fun game. It has a lot of interesting puzzles. There is a lot more stuff you could do outside of the story. You could do challenges, and during the game you can actually accomplish challenges, like accomplish like goals, like what would be on the PS3 360, like trophies or whatnot, like little challenges you can do during the game, which unlocks stuff during the game and whatnot. I didn't mention that in the review, but that's what you can do. So there is stuff you can do outside of the story. You can do challenges and all that stuff. It's an okay story. It probably gets more interesting as you go along. Like, you can't really take my review for the story fully, but I give you the basic gist of it as far as I got into it. And there is a good amount of unlockables in the game too. You can unlock the original Prince of Persia game, which is like the last unlockable you get, so I can't get that yet. You can unlock alternate outfits like the Sands of Time and all. I think there's another one. I think it's whatever the second one was right there. But I don't know. It's a Dark Prince you can unlock, and you can unlock other stuff as well. So basically, in the end, I give Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands on Nintendo Wii a gameplay a 9 out of 10. The graphics presentation of the game an 8.5 out of 10. They're okay. The sound of the game an 8 out of 10, and the story of the game a 7.5 out of 10. So in the end, I give the game an 8.25 out of 10, and I recommend it for anyone out there who's a Prince of Persia fan. And if you're not a Prince of Persia fan, this might be a game to get into, because I do think it's a little bit easier than the old games, but you can also pick those up as well if you want to. That's my review. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys later. Peace.